But for their KCPE exams this year will rather secured positions or slots in national schools across the country. The placement results announced today by Education CS Ezekiel Machogu will see 1.4 million students transition to different schools across the country, even as the government plans to offer scholarships to vulnerable students who scored at least 280 marks and above. Let's listen in to what Ezekiel Machogu had to say.
Receiving their results late last month, at least 1.4 million candidates have secured placement to various high schools across the country, with more male students securing slots at national schools compared to the female candidates.
Boys, those admitted to national schools were 22,051. Girls admitted to our national schools were 20,876. So the total number of boys placed comes to 717,358. The number of girls comes to 682,971. The total, therefore, is 1,400,329.
With the students set to join Form 1 early next year, Machogu lamented over students who failed to pick schools of their choice, with Kabianga and Pangani high schools being the most selected schools by the candidates.
Some candidates, despite having high scores, did not make any school choices. A total of 28,052 candidates did not make choices of schools. Among these were 683 candidates from Wanjoi sub-county in Nyandarua and 330 from Kobusiro sub-county in Pungoma County. This situation presented us with a dilemma as we sought to ensure that every candidate was placed that could enable them to continue their education seamlessly.
With the government insisting that its priority remains ensuring every child has access to education, the government is set to offer scholarships to at least 14,000 students. The Education CS, however, warned principals against adding unnecessary levies to fee structures at a time when the economy is not yet on its feet.
What that fees structure is part of your responsibility and your main responsibility as county directors of education and the regional directors is to ensure that no principal levies anything additional. Parents are undergoing typical financial challenges, and therefore, unless they express approval from my office, which again is not going to be there.
Machogu further cautioned principals who sell school attires for students joining Form 1 in school, terming it as a conflict of interest.
It is not the responsibility of the school principal to buy the uniform, have it in the school, and then when the parents come, they are told this is the uniform, and then this is the amount of money you are supposed to pay. That would amount to conflict. And again, it is not upon him to make some arrangement that Machogu has a shop somewhere, so he's directing parents to go to Machogu's shop.
Ian Keitani, Look Up TV.
Of course, that's true.